Hello, I am Alice Mergola. Currently, I am a student teacher in the Franklin Regional School District. In this presentation, you will view examples of student work for specific projects and a bulletin board display. On the first two slides, you will see third grade student work examples for the unit Writing a Summary. Students in two third grade classrooms learned about key features of a summary from two student teachers, myself and another one. We worked collaboratively to introduce how to write a summary to the students, where they learned about the hook or topic sentence to include a moral or lesson, including events that happened in the story, and ending it with a strong closing to readdress the moral or lesson of the story. Then we paired the students up into groups or with a partner, where they chose a fable or fairy tale to read, and then they wrote a doggone good summary, hence the examples of the two dogs right here. As you can see, one of the examples, the student created a summary on the story The Mitten. This project is a tradition in the school, and I had the opportunity to help to continue it. Some summaries for the stories also included Hansel and Gretel and Jack and the Beanstalk. Once the students completed their doggone good summary project, they were hung on the walls in the hallway. Here are two examples of dogs that were hung on display. Now, this is the first grade habitats unit. I had the opportunity to create and implement a science unit that discussed all the different habitats that first graders might need to know, such as a desert, a grassland, saltwater and freshwater, and forest habitats. In each habitat, the students learned about different animals and plants and how they survive specifically in their habitat. These are two examples of students working on the projects. At the end of the unit, which was roughly about 20 to 25 days, the students had the chance to create an animal and then write about how they survived in their habitat. For example, one student wrote about the bear and how they survived in their habitat, which was the forest. Another student created an alligator. Here are two up-close pictures of the bulletin board display. One student who created a camel wrote about how the camel survived by storing water as fat in their humps. Another student also created an animal in the grassland habitat, the elephant. They addressed the survival by releasing heat from their large ears. The saltwater and freshwater habitats was grouped into one. One example for the saltwater was a pufferfish. Also, the students learned about the forest, and an animal was the rabbit, which they see almost every day. Here are some examples of student work in the hallway. The students were able to walk down and see what they had created. We learned about many different types of animals, such as a bison, the pufferfish, camels, and alligators. And you can't forget about the cute bear that is also there. Students were able to work on the bear and other ones. As you can see, the interpretations of the pufferfish looked many different ways, but the survival was almost always the same. Here is a close-up of some of the other examples that students have created. Thank you for listening to my video and presentation on examples of student work for specific projects and the bulletin board display that I helped create. I hope that you enjoyed it, and I hope to continue creating wonderful works of display in my future classroom.